Can you guys read me? App, and I put it down to 720p. I don't know how long I'll be out tonight. I want to take us outside just for a second. Oh, Dev's in here. Sonia, what up, everybody? All right, fingers crossed that we get something tonight. That's probably maybe the food, I don't know. I heard the food's been upgraded a little bit. We're rolling the Jeep tonight. I can fit my regular bikes and my e-bikes on this. I love it. Screw it. California plate. I've been getting some strange looks from people because of the California plate. They don't love it out here. I think that'll stop as soon as I get Colorado plate. I like that. I hope you can hear me. I just, this is the second start on the stream. I started one a little bit earlier, like 10 minutes ago, and for some reason the app wasn't working. I'm pretty new to this area and streaming here. I don't know what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. So I put it down to 720p. It's probably gonna look a little bit lower quality than usual. Hopefully that helps us keep a strong signal. We're not going to listen to any scanners tonight. We're just going to drive around, see what it looks like before Halloween here in Denver. We're kind of off of Colfax Avenue, which is pretty infamous here. And this is Casa Bonita. I was here in the 90s and I had a really good time. I liked it in the 90s. The creators of South Park bought it. Matt and Trey bought it and fixed it up. And one of the things that is new about it is, and this is, look it up for yourself, but I think there's no tipping. I think they kind of raised the prices. They are paying the staff a higher wage. And so if your bill comes and it's $92, you leave $92 and then you get to leave. So if you don't know about Casa Bonita and you're in Denver, check it out. It used to be that you could just roll up here and go in and have dinner, but now it's kind of a popular place, and so you need a reservation. And I don't have a reservation yet. I was on the website trying to get a reservation, and then when I started coordinating with people, are you available this day? What about this day? All of them were booked for November. So I don't have November. Maybe I'll get lucky in December. Who knows? I'm gonna be gone a lot in December. What up, Matthew D? What up, Iggy, Ellie, Amy, Kristen, Bindi, Joe? Great to see everybody. We're just gonna have a really low-key cruise tonight. I hope you enjoy looking around Denver. I apologize in advance if the signal isn't strong. I'm still kind of learning what areas I need to stay out of and where it works. But I'm happy to see everybody. Welcome. Let's get a little cruise in tonight. Style food, like really dry Spanish rice, refried beans that were not good. Yeah, I was not impressed with the food, but I was impressed with the theater, I guess. They have a diver in there. If you've ever been to a place where they have like high-rise diver, it's one of those places. This is where I just tried to start the stream before. It didn't work. I'm looking at my other phone and it looks like maybe this one isn't working either. I'll at least wait till we get to Denver to see if it's gonna be something that I need to restart or not. It's about 9. The zooming on this app is not as good as the other app. You saw that it just switched to a new camera there. That's what I don't like about it. I'm on an iPhone. The other stream I was trying to do it on a Samsung. It's a little bit better for zooming. But this area of Denver is called Lakewood. I'm not feeling great tonight, but I do feel good enough to be out for an hour or two. So we'll see how long I can handle it. To always invite me to go out for rides, and we would just cruise around. So that's why this ride tonight is dedicated to my mom. I'm sure that a lot of the things that she's gonna watch maybe later on the replay she hasn't seen, or maybe she hasn't seen in 20 years. Try to limit the talking that I'm doing until I know that there's a good signal. So it's not just 1 or 2 words coming through at a time. It says it's 77 degrees. I might get out and take us for a little ride. I have the scooter in the back. Hey, Kizzy, thank you. My kids live in Longmont and Berthoud. They love Colorado, SoCal transplants. That's awesome. I love Longmont. When I was in high school, everybody called it Bongmont, but I do like Longmont a lot. And Berthoud is dope. I feel so lucky to be here. I've had that feeling for over 2 weeks now where I just feel so lucky. This is one of my favorite places on the planet Earth. You need to come to Fort Collins. I almost went to Fort Collins tonight. The reason I didn't is because the traffic was crazy on the way up there. I didn't think I could get there by my normal start time, but I'll be doing a Fort Collins stream at some point. I haven't hung out there in quite a while. I used to go there for a lot of concerts, hang out at the college. Thank you again, Kizzy. This is Colfax. This is one of the older streets here in Denver. This is probably the most infamous. Somebody left their bumper over here. Boulder is always interesting. I like Boulder a lot too. I've been hanging out in Boulder. I'm gonna try this camera for a minute. It makes the windshield look a little dirtier, but there's better wide angle. No, I think that's probably the angle. a fan of this app compared to the other app. Right now I'm on an app called Prism Live. This used to be the premier app for live streaming maybe a year or two ago. And then they stopped doing relevant updates. I don't know why, but look over here. Hold on. This is where the Broncos play football. Empower Field at Mile High. And then this building right here, this is Meow Wolf. I'm happy they put one of these in Denver. There's one in Vegas too. Was there a cop hiding? I didn't even see that. That's one of the biggest adjustments that I've had to make so far, is obeying the laws here. In Denver, you actually have to know the laws and obey them, or else the cops will stop you and remind you with a ticket. It's not like that in California, to be honest. I don't see speed traps in California. I don't hear of people getting crazy speeding tickets. I'm sure it's not something that never happens, but it rarely happens from my experience. This campus is the Araria Campus, and they have several different colleges here. What I like about it is they have like a swapping system, so that if you're going to like CU Boulder or CU at Denver and they don't offer a class, they'll let you take a class at Metro or at one of the other schools and give you credit. So it's cool. You have a bigger pool of classes to go through and pick from. I wrecked a car over here once too. Galapagos Street. Yeah, I think we're gonna get out on the road. I mean, I think I'm gonna take the scooter out of the back and get some wind on my bald head. Hey, thank you, Turd Ferguson. Thank you, Turd. I appreciate that. Thank you to Michael Simpson. I missed his donation last night. Thank you to anybody that I missed. Those home streams they're challenging when I don't have anything else to look at. It's just me sitting there in a silent room in front of a phone. It's Saturday night here, 9:30, and it just feels dead, which is actually kind of cool because I'm about to be out on my scooter. I don't want it to be super busy. I do appreciate all the art in Denver. Yeah, Colorado's an hour ahead of California, time-wise. There's Cybertruck. I've been seeing a lot of Cybertrucks. I've not seen any self-driving cars, no Waymo, no delivery robots. I'm gonna pull over here so that you can read what that says on the top of the building. Hold on. Waymo misses me? I doubt it. I'll be seeing Waymo in a week or so, week and a half. All right, I gotta be careful. I look like an Uber, so people might try to jump in with us. Biker homie to my right here was just doing a burnout. I missed it. This dude was just doing a burnout. I bet he's gonna jump it when it turns green. There is pulse point here for Fort Collins. So if anybody was interested, if pulse point works, it does work, but for Fort Collins, not for Denver. Have you ever rode a motorcycle? Definitely. I'm not responsible enough to own a motorcycle, but I do like to ride on them. I crashed the e-bike, and that was a huge wake-up call for me. Now I'm trying every single time that I go out to have my helmet. Oh, Fernwood, thank you very much. Thank you, Ellie, for letting me know too. I'm gonna miss a lot. Hopefully I get the majority of it. I did some research earlier to see where the best neighborhoods were for Halloween lights. Ooh, I'm in the bus only lane. And there were a couple hot spots, but they were all scattered. Like 12-minute drive to each one in between. I don't know if that would be worth it. I'll probably go check them out with Linda first and then show you guys the highlights. Oh, you see that couple that's riding the scooter there? This is where we're probably gonna hang out. This is 16th Street Mall. This is my favorite part of Denver right here. This is a pedestrian mall, and there's a free bus that goes up and down. This area has been under construction for a long time. It was under construction last summer when the Nuggets won. And now a full year later, it's not that much more improved. But man, when it opens, it's gonna be beautiful. Let me know if you see any parking. I'd love to park right around here. So this is one of the big differences between LA and Denver. This is what Denver looks like on Saturday night. Just not a lot of action. Most of the stuff that people would be interested in is in one area, and it's down by the baseball stadium. The baseball stadium is called Coors Field. Oh, I just saw a parking spot. Oh, let me get that. Oh, I left my bike rack down. Let me fix that too. Okay, give me just a second. I'm gonna pull this out of the back. Take us for a little ride. It's a nice night. It's been kind of cold lately, and I was scared that it would be cold, and I didn't know if I would even want to ride, but it's pretty nice. There's some cheerleaders behind me. All right, I'm probably gonna be missing a lot of what goes on in the chat when I'm on the scooter. Let me see which one I'm gonna try to read the chat from. Gotta be getting cold there. Linda doesn't have any warm clothes yet. She doesn't have a first layer. She doesn't have a coat. That's gonna be our next big thing probably this week, is going to Burlington Coat Factory and places like that, trying to get her some warmer clothes. I have all the warm clothes. I have all my throwback stuff from every season. Yeah. I have enough clothes for the next 100 years. Okay, I think I'm gonna have you on this view. Let me see. So what usually happens when I'm down here like this is that there's copyright strikes for music. That probably will happen tonight. That's why a lot of these cruises have been put into the members only column, because they end up being copyright infringement. All right, almost got the chat up. When last Saturday, Linda and I went bowling and we took the stream with us. And I thought we were gonna get lucky and maybe not have copyright. We did. And we were still infringing on people's copyright. All right, we'll see how this goes. Let me turn the headlight on. Oh wait, I left my light on in here. Hold on. Okay, we're good. All right. Put in your bet right now if I wreck tonight. The scooter is a little sketchy. I was out here, so I did one stream on the scooter and I did one stream on the e-bike. The e-bike was way better. It was just a little restricting as far as, you know, the sidewalks that we could go on. I don't know what this is. This Q Hotel, maybe? It's big. Okay, this is nice. Ooh, look at Scooter Homie. Okay. I thought about bringing the bicycle out tonight. I have a bike that I've been riding every day. I haven't tested it yet to see how steady it is. At least with the scooter, if I get rolling, it's somewhat steady. But with the bike, I'm pumping left and right, so I think it's just always dipping left and right. What up? Jason Arroyo's in here. What up? Karen, Tony. We're on 19th and Curtis. I do have a headlight that is on, but I have a little, it's like a pouch that's on the front neck of the scooter for holding things. It's kind of blocking the light a little bit. Hey, thank you, Randy. Let me see if I can read this. No, Rex Jeremy, you're too valuable. We can't have you hurt, bro. Thank you, man. That's what Linda was saying to me. She's like, it's been a while since your last injury. Let's try to keep the streak alive. Bob Seeger's in here. What up, Bob? Magical Maddie, Karen, Ruthie, Nancy, Waves of the World, Kathy, JT, Emmers. I think I just heard a wreck over here. Oh, there's some BMX homies over here. Sick. Shout out to John Hicks. We got the BMX crew out. I'm trying to see if John will come hang out with me. We have 4 bikes, so there's enough bikes for all of us. All 2 of us. Yeah, let's get in with the bike crew. Another Cybertruck right here. What it? Oh, they were mad. Did you hear the other scooter people? Oh, yes. This is the copyright area. They always have music down here. This is where people hang out, right by Coors Field. That dude's safety vest said, "Fuck 12." Hold on, oh shoot. That's the interesting spot. We'll be there quite a bit. I think out of the whole downtown Denver area, that's got to be the biggest hot spot, right by Coors Field. I could take us over by the skate park. So if you're just joining us, tonight we're in Colorado. I've moved out here for the season. I'm gonna be here quite a bit in the next few months. I will be back in California every once in a while. I'm gonna try to hide my plans to be there, but I will be there quite a bit. I'm gonna be there for Halloween, and then we're also gonna have a party in December. It's gonna be in Riverside, and it's gonna be on December 12th. Details on that are coming soon. Ooh, it's running. We have a tour bus right here. There might be a concert. I do feel a little bit safer on the e-bike than on the scooter. The scooter feels like it could just T-bone and throw you off the front. This is the backside of where all the good bars are. If anybody ever saw the Real World Denver, this is where they lived right here. It was one of the early seasons of Real World. Now it's called the Refinery. Here's Coors Field right here. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were down here and we saw Green Day. We didn't see it, but we heard Green Day performing here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take us down by the skate park real quick. Hold on, I need to fix my phone. Oh, there we go. This is the thing that people are doing. They're posting QR codes on the pavement. Pretty interesting. Smells like pot down here. Oh, shoot. This is the area where the huge TV is, I think. This is, I think Denver has a cool nightlife scene when you can find it. Look at this big TV. People here love craft beer. I'm not a beer person, but people love it. A ton of breweries here. A lot of unique IPA. They love cornhole, which is Linda's favorite. Linda's so good at cornhole. Don't ever bet money against her if it's cornhole games. You'll lose that money. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna try to mute it. No. I'm not gonna be able to mute it. I'll just try to get out of here. They have the Wolfman right here. Look at him. I think they sell that at Costco. It's not gonna be possible to miss music. I might as well not even try. Let's see. I got lost over here before. Hey, thank you, Vaughn Cruel. Welcome to the homies. I appreciate that. I don't know if I can go left right here. Let me try. Oh, now I know where we are. It smells like barbecue sauce. I played pickleball earlier today, and tomorrow morning I'm playing in a pickleball tournament, and I'm gonna try to win it. Don't tell anybody, but I'm really gonna go for it. I'll try to bring back the dub. I've played maybe 5 pickleball games so far. I don't know if that's enough for me to get all the bad shots out, but okay, right now this is on the kind of zoomed in view because it has better lighting. When I'm downtown, I'll do the wider one because there's more light. Let's go to the skate park down here. Okay. It's gonna be bumpy for a minute. I need to move my little carrying case on the neck of this scooter so that I have the light. I'll do it up here at the skate park. I should have brought my clear glasses too. I was having to squint through that. Thank you, Oogie Boogie. Oogie, thank you. This girl has some beautiful dogs right here. Looked like a golden retriever and a lab. Oh my God, I was just trying not to clip the handlebar on something. When I'm riding this scooter, my hands are like, or my arms are super tense. There are people just hiding over here smoking pot on the path. Probably before they go into the bar. I don't know what time the skate park closes. It's almost 10. There's a cop on the sidewalk right here. Or no, not a cop. It looks like parking enforcement. Okay, this is Denver Skate Park. Wish they would have had this when I was a kid. They didn't. Well, I'm gonna try to change the angle for in here. We'll try to go wide angle. Okay, there we go. Let's see how long it takes us to get kicked out. I was in Denver for the first time last week, Mr. Willis. Hey, you picked the right time. It's been really pretty here. Oh, we have some young guns. I like that. I think their parents probably brought them. That's cool. There's a lot of females out here. That's what I love to see. It's just a lot of people in general. Hey, I love this park. It's so snaky. A lot of snake bowls.
I forgot exactly what it's called. That was so...
This pool is way too big for anybody. Unless Steve Caballero shows up. This thing's empty. I just saw a picture of Steve Caballero skating at 60 years old. Linda and I used to live in Carlsbad. We would see Tony Hawk and Steve a lot. They both live in Carlsbad. Oh, somebody has a dirt bike over here. It smells like patchouli incense. Probably coming out of one of these hippie vans. Ooh, look at the bike right here. That's sick. Oh, now it smells like weed. That's probably why it smelled like patchouli. They're probably trying to cover up the weed. It's a vibe out here. Oh, we found the weed right here. I know from being a teenage skater that, sorry bro. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
I know from being a skater that don't even try to get respect on a scooter at a skate park. Don't even like have that be a thought in your head. It's not gonna happen. Just stay out of everybody's way. All right, we're going back downtown. We're gonna go fast, dude. Oh, I was gonna fix the light. I didn't want to fix the light there. I didn't think there'd be that many people. Oh shit. That girl never saw me. Oh, hold on. I'm missing some donations. Thank you. Let's see. KD, happy birthday, Todd. Hey, happy birthday, Todd. We did it. And Mama Hill sending out happy birthday to Todd. Awesome. Thank you, Mama Hill. Thank you, Todd, for being born. Thank you to Todd's mom. Appreciate you. So course field is up here to the left, and then we're gonna take another lap over by the bars. I'm seeing some drunk people already. It's 10 p.m. Uh-oh. Uber Eats guy is making it hot over there. Actually, maybe we should go by Putt Shack. Hold on. This might be a good place to cut over. All right, I'm gonna take us over by Putt Shack. That's where I'm gonna try to have the party for the people that wanna come party in Denver. Maybe Dev, maybe the people that are closer to Colorado than California. We'll try to do a holiday party at Putt Shack too. Left on Market. I'm starting to learn my way around, but things still feel a little different. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Oh, you're gonna do it. This is where I was when the Denver Nuggets won the championship. That video is on my backup channel. The backup channel is called Jeremy Reed 1980. Jeremy Reed 1980. The reception was terrible that night, but at least you'll be able to see what was happening down here. Sort of. So look at the roof over here. This is where the big party is. he said he learned the hard way to go no mayo. I don't know what that means. This is called El Patio. This is on 20th and Market. I was talking about it last night, but in Denver, mushrooms and marijuana are both legal. Oh, we're gonna go check out this old school car over here. Oh, that's dope. I like that. That little kid said, "Are you recording?" The youth knows. If they see a camera, they know what's going on.
I like clothing. Can you wear that? No, it's
Or a phone, not even a camera, just a phone. Wow, what is this? Chrysler? I like when people show off their project cars. I've never had a, well, I guess my Jeep is kind of a project car. The thing's always getting repaired. I don't know how many original parts are even left on my Jeep. The thing's Frankenstein. We're right next to Coors Field. Thank you to everybody chilling with us tonight. It's Saturday night. The temperature's perfect. I actually feel better right now than I did when we started the stream. I thought maybe it would be a quick one, but I feel good right now. Let me check and see where we are. Oh my God, these ladies are dressed like Golden Girls, I think. I want to ask them if they're Golden Girls, but if they're not, it's going to be bad. What do you think? Should I ask them? No, these guys are dressed like Golden Girls too. Okay, I thought they were Golden Girls, but then there were Golden Guys right behind them, so maybe they're just oldies. I'll let you see. I'll go through the middle of them real slow. Oh no, one of those Golden Girls was crying. That's not good. It's too early to be crying. It's just 10 o'clock. Save the crying for like 1 a.m. Okay, this place is called Foreplay Kitchen and Cocktails. Earlier today when I was playing pickleball, it was at a place called Pickle and Pub. It was a pickleball court that has a bar. My GPS is not updating. Oh. a little bit lost. Even though I'm using GPS. Because look, the GPS keeps like rerouting me. Let's take this sketchy alley right here. Actually, this is not bad. This is a pretty clean alley. This place is called the Cherry Cricket. Oh, that was a mini bike with no lights. We're gonna have to find this place on accident. It keeps rerouting me. Find us. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh, why did it keep telling me to dip the block then? Oh, mini bikes up here, I can hear it. Oh, this is a Chevy Monte Carlo SS. There must be an old lady party. A lot of people are dressed up like old ladies. Can somebody look up if there's a Golden Girls reunion down here tonight? How did this get so high? Look at my little carrying case here is blocking my light. Let's turn the light off. Yeah. What says go left right here? What if all those Golden Girls were going to Putt Shack? We could have just followed them. Golden Gals, let's say. Ooh, we should remake it and call it Golden Gals so it's copyright free. Oh, I like your backpack. That's awesome. She had a, well, maybe it was a backpack, maybe it was a purse, but it was a cat. Looked like a Cheshire or a Siamese cat. Oh, this is rough right here. Okay, now at least it says it's in front of us. Oh, God. That dude just said I need a Zin. 24. People just started doing Zin. Cincinnati. Kind of sound like that dude tried to spit at me when I went by him. Maybe he thought I got too close to him. Oh, this is sketchy crossing these roads. Linda's been watching Married with Children every night. It's Marcy and Steve Rhodes. I hear their names every night. She started on season 1. I think she's on season 3 right now. She's going in order. Shout out to Linda. I didn't think I could love her anymore, and then she started watching Married with Children. I was like, baby, I want to marry you twice. Maybe 3 times. Maybe we'll go for the hat trick. This is where I need the light. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I do need to stop and do this light. I'll do it by putt shack. Oh, God. I guess it's more haunting. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, that was a little sketchy. That made my teeth chatter a little bit. I need the light, so I know if there's a big jump coming up. I might need a mouth guard too. Wow, putt shack looks pretty empty. Oh God, oh. They're off-roading over here. Let's see if we can spot anyone in here with a costume. Oh shoot. Okay, this is putt shack. Putt shack, shake that putt shack, shake that, shake that, shake that. Can you see in there? Nice bar, these dudes are chilling. What's up, man?
How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So if you don't know what this is called Putt Shack. It's like an obstacle course. It's like mini golf, but obstacles. And like everywhere else in Denver, they turned it into a bar so you can drink. Here, let me try to renegotiate this light real quick. How am I gonna do this? Try to pull it down. How did it even get all the way up here? Hold on, I need some light. How did that happen? Oh, my phone mount is over it. Shoot. That's not gonna come down. Unless I had a tool to like renegotiate the placement of that. Shit. Okay, never mind. We'll go no light. The thing that's holding my phone is holding down the Velcro for that. So we're not readjusting that.
I'll take you home. So that's how. That's true. Yep.
One thing I love about this area is everything is so spread out. So it's not, I don't really see too many lines, like you can get a table anywhere. This area is called Rhino. It's the arts district. I'll bring us down here on a bike ride sometime soon, probably on the backup channel. But I want to show you all the art here, but it's got to be in the daytime. They have really cool art everywhere in Denver, but the alleys down here are dope. Revzilla. Wow, somebody did a good job with this. Hold on, I'm gonna try to change the angle. They did a good job capturing her expression. Wow, look at that. Welcome everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Saturday night, we're in downtown Denver. I'm gonna leave it on this camera angle just for a little bit until we get more light. Ooh, it's not gonna let me go under this. Oh my God. I think Revzilla. Oh. Wow, it's dark over here. This is reminding me of LA. Whoa. I want to show you what this is. Ooh, there's the moon in the top. I know if I was to light up a stream in Los Angeles, there would be so many people that would come in and be like, oh, I know Los Angeles. That's such a big brand name. Let's check this out for a little bit. There's no way we'll get the kind of audience that we've had in LA doing the kind of stuff that I'm doing in Denver. I'm so okay with that. I'm experiencing one of the biggest changes of my life right now in one of the best ways ever. Just the growth that I've experienced in the last 2 weeks. I feel like it's a snowball that's getting bigger. I don't think that I could leave here right now without being changed. And that's the whole theme of my life is change. I'm trying to upgrade. I'm trying to get better. I'm really not set in any of my ways right now. I'm open-minded, willing to explore anything. That's one of the things I love about Denver is there are a lot of people here that are really open-minded. And then there are a lot of artists here. When I was living here, I thought that a lot of other cities were like Denver. I got here when I was young. I went to middle school, high school, college here. I was just thinking like, oh, most cities are probably like Denver. Most cities are not like Denver. I found that out. Denver's a unique place. And I'm really proud of the people here. Like just in the last couple weeks, everybody's been so sweet to us. Oh, there's a patrol car. And one of the most fun things that I've been having happen to me is to watch my wife experience all these new things and to see her just be so happy here. We wouldn't have been able to do that if I was in LA this weekend, I wouldn't have seen that change in my wife. Anybody that loves somebody, if you get to see them grow, if you get to see them being happy, it's like one of the best things you can experience in life. Seeing somebody that you care about happy. I think this is the Jokic. I'm also so stoked that Linda let me do this. Like, we definitely are going to have way less money. We chose the hard path to do this. And that's why I think that it did take some courage for me to do it, because I already carved out a niche. And to shake the Etch-a-Sketch and try to carve out something else, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I think that I think the stuff that I'm working on now is just so much more positive than the stuff that I was doing before. And it feels like that has touched all these different areas of my life. Oh, this is the spot right here. And I like to be around people that are happy. I take on the emotions of the people around me a lot. I've found that out recently. When people are happy, I'm happy too. This is not a grumpy city. This is a place where people are really appreciating the things that are going right. LA has a lot of happy people, and it has a lot of unhappy people too. It's kind of 50-50. And I'm gonna say Denver is 70-30 happy people, which is a big upgrade. The Block Distillery. I'm gonna try to ride my scooter in here. They're not gonna love it, but we'll see how far we get. Oh, it smells like hops. I've always been a big fan of any college town, whether it's Iowa City, Iowa, anywhere where there's a college. And to me, Denver just feels like one big college town. Oh, that was a dope bar. Linda and I have been acting like kids, like acting like teenagers, because that's how happy we've been lately. So everything I'm seeing here, I'm like, we should be coming back down here on a weeknight, having it all to ourselves. There's a band in here. Oh, there's a band playing. What band is that?
Black Parade. Can't remember.
I think you said either Black Beret or Black Parade. They're gigging in there.
You guys are here?
I don't know what you guys call it, but there are a lot of burnouts here too, like Stony, like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. There's a lot of Shaggies out here. Like if you wanna blend in, just dress like Shaggy from Scooby. You'll be a needle in a haystack here. There's so many cool places that you have to have a cool place for people to come. They have too many choices. If you want to open something, like, you really have to step it up. I think that place is called Beacon. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out with Linda. All right, let's go back downtown. Look at the graffiti, a bunch of South Park, Garfield on a skateboard, Lego homie. Where's Gumby? Ooh, that place looks cool. Look at all the different crafts being sold out here, like jewelry and clothing. Yeah, I like it here. The vibe is 9 out of 10. Looks like Method Man. See the mushrooms? Mushrooms are legal here. They let you know all the time. Oh, look at this place. What the heck? Look at the octopus tentacles. Or octopi. Oh no, they're playing cookies. Oh, goodies. Sorry. Yeah, that dude had the goodies dance right there. I haven't thought about the word goodies in so long. That's such a dope word. Goodies. Surprised there aren't more songs about goodies. Whoa. I bet you want my goodies. What you thought about it? You're looking for my cookies, keep on looking, 'cause they stay in the drawer. Oh, oh. Talk Denver to me. Ooh, I like it down here. Yeah, I'm definitely staying here for a little bit. I like it. There's just so much to explore. Things have changed a lot since I lived here. Mostly for the better. I've only seen a couple downgrades. Minimal. I've gotten lost quite a bit. Yeah, right there. Wheelie homies are out. Yeah. Honk for a wheelie, it says. Dang, wheelie boys. Yeah. I'm trying to get my wheelies on that Woody bike. But I've been having some issues. I have this same jacket that the guy on the right has. That's what I use on my e-bike. It's like a reflective jacket. I think they're gonna pop it right here. Yep. They always pop it around the crowds. Oh, sick. I like how silent this guy's bike is. Yeah. Sick. It looked like his homie was recording me in case I was narc patrol on the scooter. Hallway monitor. Is the reception bad down here? Hopefully it's not. Alright, I've been out of the chat a lot. I apologize. This Shake Shack right here. Yeah. Yeah. 12 o'clock boys are out. I bet they're gonna come past me again because this is the strip right here. I bet they're just hitting this drag over and over again. Like Wong Fu. We're mobbing through this. Woo! Ooh, let's check this out over here. An ice cream bar. A lot of brewing companies. What up, bro? I like this fire pit. See, look, like if you just wanted to pony up in here, you'd have it all to yourself. I like that. I got used to everything being overfilled in LA. Denver's pretty spread out. Oh, Lisa Simpson's going crazy on saxophone in here, it sounds like. Okay. Yeah. It might be Lisa Simpson in there, I don't know. Shout out to Lisa. Oh, goodness. All right, let's go back downtown. I think the reception was a little bit better down there. Oh, these two are falling in love right here. We got the Denver cops right here. I can't believe we heard goodies. I'm definitely getting a copyright strike from Sierra later tonight. She needs it. Russell Wilson moved her to Denver, and Denver turned out to not be a big Russell Wilson fan. Oh, look at these bikes. Sick. They have seats on the scooters. Oh, this dude's live streaming. Okay. This scooter crew has the seat attachment, and one of them looks like they're live streaming on Friendster or MySpace maybe. That seat looks like the business. He's smoking a cigar too. Let's get into the darkness over here.
Busting a bitch.
What you doing, pup? This is what the alleys look like. Oh, someone left a bike right here. Look at this. Oh, Should we leave the scooter and rock this bike for a second? Oh, you guys can't even see it. It's so dark. We'll either take the vacuum for a ride or the bike. Maybe another night. This is already pretty risky. We're already going no light. And I'm wearing all black. That doesn't help. I have a hiking backpack, and on the hiking backpack is a bear bell. And it sounds like a dinner bell, like it's pretty loud. You're supposed to make noise so that you don't come up on a bear and startle the bear.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
20 for Larry. Appa, I know you can do it.
I can't do it. I'll watch you though.
No way I can. I'm overweight. No, I'm not even trying. Yeah, no way.
I think he had it. You gotta channel your inner Jokic. He wanted me to jump. Come on, bruh. The Mac Dad, make you. Oh, God. Sorry. She said, you're good. Damn, they are playing the 2001 playlist right now. I dig it. Makes me feel like I never left. When I moved away 22 years ago, Ludacris was on top, Sierra. Snoop Dogg. All right, we're going back downtown. I still have quite a bit of a charge on this. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Oh, let me show you this lemur. Lemurs of the night. Oh, look at the cones. There's lemurs in the cone zone. Okay, look at those eyes. Those are the bedroom eyes. Okay. This looks like J. Cole. Just got so quiet over here. I like that it doesn't smell like urine everywhere. It's really nice. Unexpected bonus. I get scared of Uber drivers because they're always like putting in a location and then they just gun it. This is a place called Snarf's. They have Snarf sandwiches here in Denver. So LA has Farmer Boys and Denver doesn't know about that. But Denver has Snarf's sandwiches. You can't get Snarf's in LA. If you're eating a Snarf's, then you're in the Rocky Mountains. Sorry if the reception's bad. It looks like we're getting one bar. Oh, hell yeah. That dude was treating that rented scooter like it was stolen. I also really like how many billiard places there are here. You can play pool anywhere. I don't know why LA doesn't have more places to play pool. You can charge whatever you want. I just want to play. It's warmer in the alley. Ooh, free couch right here. Another free couch. If those were in California, they'd have somebody living on them. Those dudes were smoking what smelled like it was probably fentanyl or like ethanol blend. Oh, I know where we are now. Linda and I came over here and played pool the other night at Zanzibar. All right, let's try to get back to the Jeep. Sorry about the reception. I started the stream earlier and there was no reception, so I had to restart it. I have I have three phones on me and they're all a different carrier. One of them's Verizon, one of them's Xfinity, and one of them's T-Mobile. And I can't tell which one is stronger. And the only reason I have Xfinity is because they gave me 2 free years of Xfinity phone as a promo. But I think Xfinity runs off of the Verizon tower. So I basically have 2 Verizon and 1 T-Mob. Let's take a lap on 16th Street. I'll show you the projector on the church tower, or on the clock tower. Oh, here's the fire station number 4. Fire station number 4. They look pretty bored. They're probably playing ping pong on the roof, waiting for a kitchen fire. There's 7-Eleven right here. Maybe we'll go to Larimer real quick too. Skirt. You can look up the temperature. I'm gonna guess it's 72. Feels perfect. The little, oh, buddy. If you've never been on a scooter, the worst part is the way that the handlebars move. They just want to go 90 degrees with no effort. Okay, this is 16th Street. See this big clock tower here? The other side of it has the projector. We're gonna see if it's turned on tonight. I bet it is. Can't wait till they finish this. If you're ever in Denver, check out 16th Street Mall. It goes all the way down. Oh yeah. Here's the car that was just racing right here. This black Charger. So you see the projector on this building. They have it themed for Christmas, and I'm surprised they're not doing like a Halloween one right now. A lot of art installation stuff here. They have one where it looks like the building's cracking and falling down. Hey, thank you, Ellie, for the gifted subs. Congrats to anybody that just got a new membership from Ellie. Thank you for that. Look up here. I used to work a couple blocks over, and we would eat our lunch every day here on 16th Street Mall. And there's a free bus that comes up and down. I'd be standing here talking to people, and the side view mirror of the bus would come and like, meow, like give me a little haircut. I haven't seen the free buses out here in so long. Probably 2 years. There's a musical artist that I like a lot. His name is Amon Tobin. Two of my favorite down-tempo artists, Bonobo and Amon Tobin. Amon had this insane tour that he went on, and he had like a DJ booth set up, and then there were these honeycombs in front of it, and he was projecting all of these really cool things on it. It was one of the, besides Daft Punk, it was one of the best live shows. I didn't see it in person, but I watched a lot of the YouTube videos. If you don't know who Amon Tobin is, check him out. Also Bonobo. Bonobo is one of my all-time favorite artists ever. My favorite album of his is called Dial M for Monkey. I like every song on that album. If you're new to Bonobo, start there. Dial M for Monkey. I think I'm gonna listen to that tonight on the way home. I'm gonna listen to some Scuba. When I worked down here, I worked at a toy company, and it was called E-Toys. And they were, this is early 2000s, like 2001. And that was back when there was like pets.com, Yahoo was the biggest. Like everybody had a Yahoo email account. I think I was on Earthlink internet. We used to come down here and I used to sell CDs on this mall, on 16th Street Mall. So in the early 2000s, I was a DJ, and a lot of people would come down here and try to sell their CD. I was one of those people. I had 2 pairs of headphones that I'd let you sample it. Wow, there's actually a line to get up there. Whoa, potato knish? Seasoned mashed potatoes wrapped in the ultimate crispy crust? Okay. I'm listening. What's baba ganoush? Is baba ganoush a dish? They need delivery robots down here. Mad Greens. Oh, those two are falling in love right there. Yeah, I had a really close friend that worked with me at eToys. So in 2001, there's a big toy store called FAO Schwartz, and FAO Schwartz was going out of business. And this company that I worked for, eToys, they bought out the warehouses of FAO Schwartz stock. And then they also had a different company called My Twin. And it was a company that you would take a picture of your kid, you would send it in, and they would make a doll of your child. And we were actually selling all of the dolls that were unclaimed. So people would have a custom doll made and then they didn't pay for it or they didn't pick it up or whatever. So we were selling people's real, like a doll that was made from a real or to mimic a real human. We were selling them to just random people. So yeah, that's what my job was posting those on the site.
She's driving in a car. She turned on her.
Ooh, that guy was having a little fight on the phone right there. But one of the coolest things about that job was that they had a lot of the toys in the office. So we had cubicles in the office, and on top of the cubicles were like Hulk smash gloves, and we had a Pee Wee Herman doll that was pretty cool. We just had all these toys. Also, right out of high school, I worked at Radio Shack. And this is back when Radio Shack sold a lot of remote control cars. One of the big things that they used to hustle back then was batteries. And so they would sell like remote control car batteries, regular batteries. And we always had, so whenever there weren't a lot of people, we would drive around these remote control cars. I've never told this story before, but when I was working at Radio Shack, I was really good friends with the boss. He was just a couple years older than I was. And he's like, we got a message from corporate that we need to get rid of all of the display remote control cars. And I was like, what does that mean? And he's like, they no longer want them to be in the stores, but they don't want the employees to fight over who gets what remote control cars. So he was told to put all these remote control cars, it was remote control boats, skateboarders, like a windsurfer guy. He was like, I was told to put all the remote control cars into a trash bag and smash them. And he was like, Jeremy, I'm gonna put them all in a trash bag. He's like, and I'm gonna leave them out by the dumpster. He's like, I hope nobody takes them. And I was like, okay. Leave them by the dumpster. I hope nobody takes them. I got it. So after work, I went and put both of those trash bags in my car like I was Santa. Everybody that I knew that year had a remote control car. People had we had a remote control surfer guy that could go on water. What else do we have? There was just so many different cool things, but I had all these different batteries. It was so cool. That was like one of the coolest things that happened to me at Radio Shack. Ooh, it smells like weed down here. That was not a good job. One of the things that they wanted me to do at Radio Shack, they wanted me to try to get people to switch their cell phone. So I took all this training and they were like, okay, when somebody comes in, you ask them, what cell phone provider do you have? Sprint? Oh, I can get you a better deal with Verizon. Oh, you have Verizon? I'm gonna save you money with T-Mobile. Oh, you have T-Mobile? I'm gonna get you on Cricket and save you $50 a year. They trained me on how to like change somebody's cell phone plan. And then I would get $20. So it's called a spiff, S-P-I-F-F. If I got somebody to switch their cell phone, I got $20. And think about how much money that made them. And so that was the hustle that they wanted me to do. You don't care if, they were like, we don't care, you know, if they live in an area that has bad reception, you just want them to change. And even if the reception's bad, they might change it back. All right, hold on, I'm gonna switch this. I think somebody's following me, hold on. We're gonna get out of here. This dude just said, hey bro. I don't wanna find out if he means me. Oh, look at this projector over here. They're projecting on this building too. Constance Steenoff, thank you for the membership. Texas Angels in here, what up? Gafixler, CMO. While I was working at eToys, we worked in this building here in Denver. People know it as I knew it as the Tetris building because it has like this stair step type pattern. How you guys doing? I love the hooves. It looks great. Hope you guys have a good night. That's the horse that's in my thumbnail the last time that we were out here. I think it had pink hooves, pink sparkly hooves. So how is she doing that? Is she tying the horse? How is she getting down there and getting that paint off and then repainting it? Maybe that horse is just so chill and likes it. They must have a lot of apples. My grandparents grew up on a farm. We used to always throw apples to the horses so that they would like us. My grandma had an apple tree and we would just go grab a bunch of apples, take it over to the horses, and they would just eat it in one bite. Ow! Just everything. The core, the seeds, everything. Ow! One bite. This is 14th and Welton. This is where the big blue bear lives. I'm gonna stop by the bear and show you something. Ooh, look at this. Oh, here's another pony. Oh, here's the pony with the gold hooves. See, it was a different horse. This is the one with the hooves, the golden hooves. Hey, what up? You don't need to know anybody's language. Everybody speaks everybody speaks the Fons. Let me switch the view up here. Hey. Ooh, CMO knows. Arthur Fonzarelli, right. Hey. Somebody's taking a romantic bike ride, I heard. Okay, they're all filming sick. 40-foot blue bear. Hey, Jack and Never in here. What up? Good to see you. Oh, my kickstand's down. Still rocking these old school shoes. They work. They're not gonna be good when it snows, but they're good now. The biggest gummy I've ever seen. Look how big this building is. I just almost fell right there. See, look, this is why this sketchy front wheel just wants to go 90 degrees and catapult you over the front. Look at the bear. Hey, 520, thank you. 520, what up? Thank you for the Shiba emoji too. Look at this. It's on 14th and Stout. That hole kind of reminds me of the George Lucas Museum that we go by instead of BMO, I call it CMO Stadium. But it's by BMO. It's right behind the soccer stadium. I haven't been in these high rises yet. I bet they have a sick view. This, looking west, that's where the mountains are. So I bet they have an amazing view. When the sun goes down here at night, in Denver, they probably have, I'm gonna say 20 minutes less sunlight than other places because the sun dips behind these huge mountains. But what happens is the sunlight reflects off of the mountains and it shines up into the clouds. And so it'll be this like vibrant orange, and then it'll be fanned up, like the light is flared up, kind of shining a flashlight at something, and then the light goes up. Every night the sunset looks like that. So it'll go from orange to then blue to purple, and then it's putting that light on all the clouds. It's so pretty. I bet these people in this high rise have the dopest view every night. I need to see if I can find somebody that lives there and we can go take a peek. I think this is where my mom and I saw Marat Sade, the musical. Is anybody familiar with that? My mom used to take me to see Stomp. I'm not a huge theater guy, but we saw some cool stuff. My mom was always trying to get me little upgrades of culture every once in a while when she could. Yeah, we saw Marat Sade here in Denver. Most of that play is a gentleman in a bathtub. I think we saw it over by... I don't remember actually. I think it was here. Oh, this is a piano bar. I don't like piano bars. A lot of people do. I don't. But I was in a piano bar in New Orleans and I had so much fun. So I don't know what song that is. What song is that? Sound like Train or something like that I'm not into. Hold on, we'll get a swap back. Oh, she said this song goes out to the birthday bitch. Wonder if that's her government name. That's a female on the piano bar. I haven't seen that before. People love cussing. As soon as you cuss, that's like the shortcut to being edgy. We stay up late and we cuss because we're so edgy. Oh, we were here last time and they had some kind of karaoke jammy jam happening. I like these. I like their little T-Rex arms. Lisa Marie, MJ is in here. What up? Claudia, Nancy, what up? Heidi, what up? Big Cheese. Happy birthday, Todd. Had to step away for a couple of minutes. Happy birthday, bro. Oh, here's Fiesta. Party. Carabo. Yeah, we were over here and they had I think this is where we saw Roger Lodge from Blind Date dancing in the middle. Oh no, it was Dr. Oz. It wasn't Roger Lodge. they're pretty similar. Yeah, we saw Dr. Oz cutting a rug over here. It might have been his twin brother. I don't know if it's actually Roger. Or I mean, Doctor. So looking straight out here, that's where Ball Arena is. That's where the Denver Nuggets play. And then this is the Araria Campus that I was telling you about earlier. Should we jump these stairs? No. This is a very clean city, very quiet. I like this installation. Let me see if I can get you a decent shot of this. Hold on. So this is the campus back here, Araria Campus, and then Ball Arena is over in here. So if you go to college in here, you can just kind of walk across the street. You can be on this lawn. Not a lot's happening during the day. This is like the theater area. So it's popping at night, but in the daytime, it's pretty empty over here. Weird stick people. They're dancing. Thank you so much to everybody hanging out. We're not done yet. I feel pretty good. I need to use the restroom, but I don't know where to do that. Wilbur Flatchman. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get us over by the Jeep. It just got so quiet over here. I have some friends that went to the Colorado Avalanche hockey game tonight. I was playing, I think I already said this, but I was playing pickleball earlier at this place called Pickle and Pub. And so you go in and there's a bar and then there are pickleball courts. So if you're waiting to play pickleball or you're just there to watch, you can have food, drink. I've been having so much fun playing pickleball. I feel like I already lost maybe 5 pounds playing pickleball. Because people know that I don't know what I'm doing, so they just run me out. Like if you ever are playing tennis with somebody that doesn't know how to play tennis, you can really exhaust them. It's like rope-a-doping them. Like you see where their weaknesses are, and then you just make them run until they're dog tired, and then you start doing whatever you want. And that's kind of like pickleball. Like they see that I don't have any strategy, and so they just run me out. But the joke's on them because I'm there for the exercise. Okay, this is one of my favorite pieces in Denver. This is David Cho. This is a very famous David Cho Russian doll. Oh, this might be the thumbnail right here. This has been here for so long. Any other city, this probably would have been painted over by now. Wow, that's so cool. This has been here for a long time. I've hung out with David Cho a couple times. He did this thing for Vice called Hitchhiking Across America. He started in Mexico. Oh no, I think it was called Thumbs Up Across America. He and his cousin hitchhiked from Mexico to the North Pole. So they went all through California, up through Oregon, up through Seattle, then up through Canada until they got all the way to the North Pole. Oh, there's the SRT Jeep right here. That guy waved. He's like, hell yeah. He loved it. If you haven't seen that, it's probably on YouTube. I think it's called Thumbs Up Across America or Hitchhiking Across America. But put in David Cho first. David Cho Hitchhiking Across America. I watched the whole thing. David Cho, he did a piece inside of the Facebook offices when Facebook was super new, and they paid him in stock, and he ended up cashing out that stock for millions. And then he's a degenerate gambler, so he took it all to Vegas and blew it in Vegas. What a night. Oh, what a night.
So, yeah.
What a lady. What a night. What is making that sound? Sounds like a plane's getting ready to land on the road over here. Oh, it's that truck. It's whistling Dixie. He's got kazoos on the muffler, maybe. Oh, this is the strip club, Rick's Cabaret. Oh, that girl was getting ready to fight with her dude right there. Oh, this is a billiard spot called Tarantula. Let's see what the Denver stereotype is. Biking, yep. Skiing, yes. Snowboarding, absolutely. The state flag everywhere. Broncos, Avalanche, Nuggets, Rockies. This is Red Rocks right here. There's the Soul. There's downtown Denver. Ooh, there's the Queen. Red Rocks is amazing. I don't know what the first show I'm going to take Linda to. I'm going to have to be very selective. She needs to be impressed on that inaugural concert. What do you think of how empty it is here? Hold on, I'm gonna go to the wider view. Oh no, that's as wide as it gets. Who's still chilling in here? Hold on. 520, Constance, Evelyn, Danny, Claude, Bacon Toast, Ellie, WW. Thank you so much to everybody chilling with me. It's been a fun night so far. Been chill. Are these? Oh, I thought they were gonna be potato sticks. I like potato chips, but I like potato sticks better. Here's the light rail. It's called RTD. Ding, 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 ding. Skip Town. So you see how this is all dug out here? I heard that they're planning on putting a light rail all the way from the airport all the way into the mountains where the ski resorts are, which is like an hour and a half from here. So that's going to be amazing. In the future, I think you'll be able to fly into Denver and then take the light rail all the way into Denver. Well, you'll be able to fly into DIA, which is about 30 minutes, give or take 20 or 30 minutes east of the city. You can take the light rail into the city, or you can just skip the city and go straight into the mountains. I'm pretty sure this ride that we're on right now is going to be in members only because of copyright. We'll see. Also, I don't think I'll have chat replay. Sometimes people will ask me, why don't you have live chat? Whenever there's a copyright infringement, they turn the chat off. They have the option to do that, and they do it. See the projector on the clock tower ahead of us. "20 years ago, they used to have all of these stolen, or not stolen, but like counterfeit purses out here for sale. Prada, Louis Vuitton, Kate Spade, stuff like that. And you'd walk up to the place where they were selling it and there was nobody there. The vendors would hide in these shops, and if they thought you wanted to buy something, they would come out in case, you know, the cops or somebody was there to bust them, and then they could just leave. I always thought that was funny. Like, they were always unattended unless you looked like a customer, and then they would run out. I was seeing some cool costumes over there, but it looked like I was invading their space. One of them was Wednesday Addams. So right now where we're riding, this is where the free buses usually are, going up and down all during business hours. I think some of the best food in downtown Denver is right off of this 16th Street Mall too. 2 blocks to the right or left, all the way down. A friend of mine took me out for soup dumplings over here. Does anybody know what that is? We ate some soup dumplings. Ooh, there's a donation. Hold on. Oh, I'm missing 2 things. Ellie, thank you for the gifted subs. I missed that. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, 520 again. Thank you, Ellie, for being a badass mod. Absolutely. Thank you, Ellie. Shout out to Matt and Ellie for holding it down for me tonight. Matt and Ellie have definitely been in my corner for this transition that I'm going through right now. It's been a lot. Moving is really hard. It's also been tough for me to disappoint people. I know that they would rather have me in the depths of Compton tonight instead of being in downtown Denver. I know what people want to see. They want to see action. And to me, this is action, but it's just a little bit safer action. Some of the comments that I've gotten since I've not been in LA: boring, you made the wrong choice, what is this, he's done. There are a lot of people that have already written me off, but I like that. I like being on the underdog side. Underdog side is where I belong. So I'm not scared. But huge shout out to Ellie and Matt. Ellie and Matt have been in my corner the whole time. I appreciate that. And shout out to Todd for having a birthday tonight. Mama Hill and Shannon. I miss hanging out with those two. Mama Hill and Shannon are great company. If you ever get a chance to hang out, you should do it. Okay, this is Union Station. Oh shoot. I just went into this hole right here. I'm pretty sure the reception's gonna be bad, but I'm gonna try it anyway. This is an iconic area of Denver. Union Station. I got beat up down here one night in the late 90s. Right there, Union Station. Look at all the scooter homies. There are really good food spots inside of here. Okay, this is where I might lose the reception, but I still want to show you. There's a cool backside to this building. It's usually pretty lit up. Oh, nice. There's some skaters over here. Maybe they'll let me borrow the board. Oh, we got skaters, bikers. This area looks clean, but it can get sketchy fast. Anywhere where there's a bus or a train station, usually not super safe after dark. Look how clean the tracks are. If this were anywhere else, there'd be so many pieces of trash down on these tracks. Last time I was in New York, it was all rats fighting over all the different trash on the tracks. Oh, here comes something right now. Here's the train. We should actually do a train stream one night. Actually, that would be amazing. I don't know how the reception would be, but there's a train that goes all through the mountains, and it's such a cool view. You get to see a lot of wildlife. Maybe we'll get to see a moose or an elk. Smells like donuts over here. I had to lock up the brakes right there. I'm surprised we got reception. That guy had an electric guitar on the sidewalk. Wine Coop Brewery right here, and billiards. Rodizio Grill. Late night pizza. That's what LA needs. More late night pizza. Watch all of the Bronco games here. $12 Bud Light pitchers.
He's gonna get it.
Sorry. Oh, somebody just scored. Let's go see what happened. This is called the Golden Tank Room. Oh, it's football. Everybody's yelling. Oh, it's Colorado, 21-24. Did they score?
No.
What happened?
No, not see you, Boulder.
You got a lighter?
I don't. Sorry. Yeah.
See you, Boulder.
Sorry.
I'm a K-State fan.
She better lower her voice. She's in CU Boulder country right here. I am a fan of CU Boulder. Let's watch some of this game with the locals. So Deion Sanders is the coach for CU Boulder. He used to play both ways like Bo Jackson. So he used to play baseball and football. He's Coach Prime for CU Boulder. I am a fan. Oh! Yeah! Let's go check in on that girl that had something to say about CU Boulder. I bet she's turning up right now. The Wichita State girl is over here. Hold on, I gotta take the scooter. Viewer discretion advised. I don't think she's gonna be happy about that touchdown. I think Wichita State might be in over their head tonight. I think they might be in over their head tonight. Wichita.
Let her know.
Or Kansas? Oh, okay. They might come back. Not tonight, but a different night. She said, have a good night. I like that. She said, who? I said, Wichita. She's like, Wichita? Wichita, what are we talking about? Oh, homie's on a one wheel over here. Let's see if we can catch him. I'm so lucky that I haven't hit a curb and just flown off. We don't have a light. That looks like so much fun, man. The light is prime too. Oh, we have the over-the-top semi-truck down here. Is Sylvester Stallone down here? Uh-oh, we have an incident. It's always a medical emergency. Somebody might have been eating a bacon wrapped hot dog too fast. Ooh, thank you 520. Thank you Maddie too. You're a badass. Hey. Ooh, I missed a couple. Michael Simpson, glazed donut train from Mama Hill. Michael Simpson, thank you for last night too. I missed your dono last night. I really appreciate that. Michael Simpson again, maple donut train. Yeah. They have a donut place here called Voodoo Donuts. It's in LA too. They have one at City Walk in Studio City. But Linda and I stopped there the other night in Boulder, Voodoo Donuts. It was expensive, but it was good. Really expensive. Okay, I think this is our last cruise through here on the way to the Jeep. Okay, this is when people start showing up here downtown. Right before midnight. Oh, we're gonna get taken down for copyright strike because of this. You can't play this song or Banga Bus. They'll just pull you straight off YouTube. Where'd I go with that? Where'd I go with that? Where'd I go with that? Where the party at? Where the party at? I used to work at this bar. I used to be a doorman at this bar. There are a lot of girls out here. It's like 3-to-1 girls to guys. So there used to be a bar there called Soiled Dove. And for about a month and a half, I was one of the door guys. And I got to work a New Year's Eve. And we made so much money from people that were doing the generous handshake that didn't have a reservation. And they were like, we don't have a reservation, but here's a $100 bill and a handshake. We'd be like, oh, we found your reservations right here. After that night, I was like, this is such a good gig. But it was not a good gig. Anything that you do at a bar, you just see the worst side of people. I don't drink, so I have a very low tolerance for that kind of tomfoolery. Oh. That bar there, the one that was the loudest, that's called Dirk's Bentley, I think. I thought Dirk's Bentley was like a country singer. They just opened up a bluegrass and billiard place here. Oh. So you can listen to live bluegrass music while you play pool. That's gonna be Linda and I very soon. We play pool anywhere. We love pool. I've been playing pool and bowling my whole life. My dad used to be so good at pool. If you let him have a turn, you would probably lose. If you let him have 2 turns, you've already lost. He would either run the table or maybe have some sort of a mishap, but if you let him have 2 turns, you lost. So I had to grow up like, okay, if I can't win in the next 2 possessions, then it's over. Whoa. Let me see if we still have a Jeep over here. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. That scared me. Sorry. Sounded like he was stopping to ask me a question. No more questions tonight. Oh, sick, the Jeep's still here. No ticket. Sick. Let's go get stuck in traffic over there and people watch for a little bit. See, my bike rack, I'll show you. My bike rack comes down here and then you can load them up, but then it comes even lower so that you can get them like really loaded. Load it sideways and then pull it all the way up. Look, it barely closes by that hatch. But that's how I've been getting my e-bike around and all my other bikes. Woo! We were out there a little bit longer than I thought we'd be. How's everybody feeling? This is what I had. I had the phone on this chest mount right here. It's okay. Could have been better. I need to go find a real restroom somewhere. Go down. Let's try to get caught in that area where all of the people are gigging. Let's call it Copyright Strike Avenue. Oh, Elway's is right. I think Elway's is a steakhouse, John Elway Steakhouse. He used to have all these car dealerships here for a while. Probably still does. I like Janet Elway. I used to have a Janet Elway football card. John Elway's first wife. Shout out to Janet if she's watching. What up, Janet? Oh, we're missing a cop right here. I don't even care where he's going. This is not the crime night. This is the chill night. Oh, don't do it, dude. No, don't do it. I thought that scooter homie was gonna go in front of us. Oh, I didn't get us to Larimer Square. We'll do that next time. Beth G, I've really enjoyed tonight. Hey, I'm happy to hear that. I was a little bit nervous because at the beginning I was like, number one, I don't feel great. Number two, I don't know how the reception's gonna be. And then when I started up the stream, it just immediately started buffering. I was like, oh, this might be a bad omen. It turned out to be an okay omen. Whoa. Look at these outfits. Girl, she's shaking her hair. Oh, I need to turn my inside light off. That was like, have you ever seen a girl with long hair do that when their hair is wet and then the hair just like unicorns up in the air? Hey, Terry Sparks is in here. What up, Terry? Member for 23 months, Terry Sparks. Wow, what a good night. Shout out to Terry. Thank you for hanging out with us, Terry. What do you think of Colorado? Hold on, I'll open the sunroof. Maybe we can get some sunroof action when we get up here. Scan fan Ed, Jeremy, you are the best. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Patty Clark, what up? Dev, what up? Dev, if I have a party at Putt Shack here, are you gonna try to come? Fubar on Patrol is in here. What up, Fubar? Please go check out his channel, Fubar on Patrol. He covers crime in Wyoming, in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Please go throw him a sub. Fubar on Patrol. You can find him on Stringers Live. Shout out to Calamity Girl, Standby News, and Fubar out of Cheyenne. Brett Hansen, all the best to you and Linda in Colorado. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Hey, Ellie just dropped the link for Fubar. Please go throw him a sub.
Damn, Alex, spazzing out.
I had lemonade earlier in this. One of the most challenging things for me to do, like let's say that we're in LA tonight. One of the most challenging things for me to do is make something entertaining and positive when there's really nothing entertaining. Well, there is entertaining things happening, but positive, no. We're going to like all of these really sad calls. Somebody just got run over, somebody just got shot, and I'm trying to be like upbeat and positive. It's not easy to do. I feel like people on the internet want to see, I don't know, it's harder to get people to watch positive stuff. It feels like it's a layup to do stuff that's negative. It's just, there's too many options. Spear of all trades. Aloha, digging the tunes. Hey, thank you. These are not my tunes. These are hopefully copyright free music tunes, but it won't matter anyway. We already got copyright strike, I'm sure of it. Constance, Jeremy, are you going to do some scanner calls in Denver at some point? You belong here. That's obvious. You're so happy. I don't know. That's kind of what I was just saying is when I'm in LA, like when I'm cruising around in LA, every intersection there reminds me of, oh, I saw a canopy over here with a dead body. Oh, I saw an upside down car over here. Oh, this is where that fire broke out. Everything is reminding me of these bad things. And then here, everything's reminding me of mostly good times. I talked about when I got beat up by Union Station. That was a long time ago. I probably deserved it. I was kind of a mouthy kid. So who knows? Maybe I deserved it. Ellie E gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate that. That's a lot. Thank you, Ellie. And Lee Walter, Denver is amazing. Yeah, I think the hardest part for me so far has been knowing that I'm letting a lot of people down. For me to even do this YouTube thing, I never thought 1,000 people would watch. I never thought 10,000 total would watch. There were some nights in LA that we were getting 30,000 viewers total, 60,000 viewers. Let me be clear. It wasn't just because everybody was showing up because they're fans of mine, or it was because we had momentum going night after night. That's what YouTube does, is kind of like wherever you leave the bar that previous night, it will offer you to that many people the next night. So if we have a 60,000 view night, they're going to offer us to maybe 40 or 60,000 people. If you have a live stream where you added maybe 400 people, the next night they're going to browse feature you to 400 people. And then you really need people to share it, and you need amazing stuff to happen. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand about the algorithm of YouTube. It's going off of your averages. And that's why I was trying to go out Friday and Saturday night. When I look at my analytics at the end of one of these streams, it tells me this is where the majority of the audience was watching from. It shows me the different parts of the world. It'll say your audience is between 30 and 45 years old. That's assuming that people were being truthful whenever they signed up. I have an email account that says I was born in 1950. So the algorithm is going to be like, yeah, there's a 90-year-old person. There are 80-year-old, 70-year-old people watching you. But yeah, it was a little stressful for me to think like, man, you're letting thousands of people down. The choice for me was that if I had been better at letting people know how happy I was when we were visiting here, and then I looked at Linda and I was like, we don't have to be in California. We could stay out here for a summer. We could stay out here for a season, maybe even like see if we like it. To be honest, I don't think we'll be out here for years and years. I think we'll be out here for a season, maybe 2. But when we went back to California 2 weeks ago, we had so much fun. We did not have as much fun when we were living there as what we had 2 weeks ago when we were visiting. And so that was another, oh, go ahead. That was another one of the decisions too, is like, I'm always taking the temperature of the vibe and our quality of life. It was this time of the year last year that my dad passed away. And my aunt, who was like the pillar of our family, she had passed away a couple months before that. I do feel like I'm living life differently now. I'm living life as if this is the last week that the earth will be around. I'm going to try to just keep that up. Chini, I'm happy watching your stream. Whatever and whatever, just miss when you're gone. Hey, thank you. I think that was really hard for me. So 2 weeks ago, when we first got to Colorado, I had my kidney stones were just stabbing me, and I didn't want to go live and just have everybody sit there and watch me like grimacing. Hold on, I need to flip the camera. This is where the crowds are. when I was out here I came out for a snowboard trip to Breckenridge in February, and I didn't want to leave. Like I felt like I was home. I felt like Colorado was calling me back, but at the time I couldn't leave. Like things were just going so well. As far as like the stream, we had a lot of people showing up. It felt like a lot of people were counting on me to be their entertainment for the weekend. And I felt a big responsibility. Like if I don't go live, I'm letting all of these people down. And I still feel like that in a certain way. The reason that I'm okay with it is because I know that the quality of everything that I'm doing from here on out is going to be improved. When I'm happy, the quality of all my projects goes up. Okay, this was the bar. Dirk's Bentley's Whiskey Row. Remember when I was saying that they shot Real World Denver here? It was right around here. Actually, it might have been on the next block over. Lisa B. Jeremy, you do a great job of talking to us. I love that so much. Most YouTubers don't do that. I don't even know if I'm a YouTuber. Oh, look at the Surons over here. Yes. Oh, these are probably the two dudes that we saw doing wheelies earlier. Shoot. Oh, this guy just found a penny. Hopefully it's heads up. There are a lot of people in line. In Denver, people wear skimpy clothes all the way up until when it snows. Jack and Neve, you're worldwide watched, and we're here to stay. Hey, Jack and Neve are two of my favorites of all time. Oh, look at the Corvette in front of us. Just almost ran over that little bubble. I think we're gonna run over it. Oh, there's a car that just almost sideswiped us. Oh, are you gonna run over it? They're gonna run over it with their back tire. Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. Deep, 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 deep. They're gigging over here. Where the party at? Where the party at? Party people, throw your hands in the air. Come on. All the ugly people, be quiet. Let me clear my throat. Oh, we're running this right in front of the cops. Jeez, we're running the red. Deep, 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 deep. Deep, 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 deep. There are a lot of double stuff happening on these scooters. Deep, 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 deep. This is where those lowriders were parked. Ooh, that looks like a bicycle wheel. Girl's smoking a joint. Uh-oh. Deep, 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 deep. I think you probably stick out more if you're not smoking a joint out here. Can you believe that Colorado legalized mushrooms? I can. The state likes to party. Party, 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 party. You know what? I think I'm going to take you for a cruise down Colfax, which is kind of the risky area. Thanks for going to downtown Denver. I avoid it myself. Pinball addict. Are you here in Colorado? Linda loves pinball. Linda loves anything like arcade style, bar games, cornhole, pool. Linda's a partier. I don't drink, so I'm always the designated driver. And usually I'm the designated filmer too, because I'm seeing all of the crazy stuff that's happening. There's a lot of crazy outfits out here. By Coors Field, this is where the Rockies play. I've never been a huge Colorado Rockies fan. When I was in high school, there was a player, Dante Bichette. It was like Dante Bichette and Andre Scalaraga, I think. That's as much of a fan as I was, like way back in the... Ooh, this is an SRT right here. I want to go to a game here with Shannon Hansen and Mama Hill someday. If they'll come visit. There's a cheap ticket spot in the back called the Rock Pile. And it's some bleachers that are on the back side of the stadium. Ooh, look at the moon up here. Okay. Let's go Doyers. What up, WW? Mike Hawkhurts, what up? Mike Hawkhurts. Whoa, scooter homies. Jeez, there's a lot of double stuff happening on the scooters down here. Waking up early to play in this pickleball tournament. It's a $5 buy-in, and then they switch you, and you are pretty much partners with everybody one time that signs up. So they take the people that win the most, and I think you get the cash prize. I just want to play. I love pickleball. Oh, she's mad. She's not having it. Ooh, look at these shoes. Okay. Cinderella's diamond slippers. She plays volleyball. The scoring in pickleball is kind of similar to volleyball. In tennis, you can score, well, every time that you win a point, you score. But in pickleball and volleyball, you have to have the serving, you have to be on the serving side in order to score. I don't know the correct way to say that, but it's similar to in volleyball where you can't get the point unless your team served it. And I really like it a lot. I'm into a lot of different sports. I like to play almost every sport. But when I was in middle school, I played competitive tennis. And I used to hit the ball machine a lot. I used to be in lessons and I would hit 50 of the same shot and then hit 50 backhand, rush the net for 50 overhead slams. I did a lot of drills. And a lot of that tennis instruction that I got translates to pickleball. Pickleball is, in my opinion, easier. It's a smaller court. It's a smaller paddle, obviously. Well, not obviously, it's a smaller paddle. It's kind of a hybrid between tennis and ping pong. Ooh. That bar is called Dead Inside. It looked like a Halloween themed bar. There's a haunted place here called the Molly Brown House. If you've never heard of that, look up Molly Brown House, Denver. Christopher Cotton, Alpha Echo, member for 12 months. What up, Chris? Good to see you, bro. I don't know what this girl's doing over here. She's walking in slow motion. Look at that fanny pack. Michael Simpson gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, Michael. Congrats if you just got a membership. Oh, Fubar got one. Yes. And Rose, thank you for the membership. Whoa. Congrats to Kick Rocks. What up, Kick Rocks? Melody A, Pinball, Fubar, Big Deal Leo 303. Hey, we have some Denver people in here. I still have a Denver phone number too. I have a 303 number. What up, everybody? So the plan right now is that I'm going to take you down an infamous street here in Denver. It's called Colfax Avenue. It's kind of known as the seedy area of Denver. It's kind of where you would find ladies of the night. You'll definitely find people that are addicted to drugs that are staying up late. Yeah, Colfax is infamous for a lot of things. It's also one of the oldest streets here, I think. I don't know how far down we're gonna go. Linda and I took it really far east the other night and it was kind of sketchy. This is Ball Arena right here. This blue lined building, that's where the Denver Nuggets play basketball. Hey, Mama Hill, thank you for the gifted membership. Who got it? Don M got it. Thank you, Mama Hill, and thank you, Michael. I'm streaming tonight on an iPhone. I don't usually stream on this phone. I usually have an Android S23 Plus that I like to stream on. It was giving me some issues earlier, so we had to pull an audible. See how this says Metro State, this college? MSU. There are a couple different schools that all share that campus. I don't know if I was being clear when let me show this. When I was talking earlier, I went to high school here in the Denver area. It's called North Glen High School. I moved to Minnesota during high school, and when I came back, some of my credits were over transferring, some of them were under transferring, and it ended up that I had more credits than I needed, and so I was able to take some college classes. And in my high school, if they didn't offer, hold on, let me switch if they didn't offer classes that you needed, by law, they had to pay for you to take those classes at a community college. So I went to a community college called Front Range Community College. This is while I was in high school. So I got to leave the high school campus, and my classes were only Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I left Monday through Friday. I left every day because, you know, they didn't know when my class was. So it was so cool. Like, I got to experience being in college when I was still in high school. And then when I graduated high school, I didn't have to really apply to some of the in-state places. I could transfer because they already recognized me as a college student because I had college credit. So I literally was able to transfer to a couple classes down here on this Araria campus. And I took a couple classes at CU at Denver because they have a CU, Colorado University location here. I think I took a class at Metro. I'm trying to think of what the other school was, but it was so cool because they had this exchange. Ooh, I needed to turn right there. Hold on. I need to whip us back around. But the cheat code, the reason I'm even telling you that is because the cheat code was go to a school like Metro that was very cheap, but take classes at CU Denver, and then you're recognized as being a student at CU Denver. And then if you wanted to transfer to CU, you could say that you were already a student. And that worked out pretty well. I didn't have to apply to a lot of schools. I just transferred over. And then my mom started working at Denver University, which is a private school here. And any employee that works at the university was getting 70% tuition discount for themselves and their family. And that was the only reason that I was able to attend Denver University, was because my mom was an employee. And so I went there for several years, and it was a little bit lonely because all of my friends that I went to high school with went to either Fort Collins or Boulder or these other in-state schools. They weren't going to DU because DU was private. But that's where I ended up meeting a lot of my friends that I'm still friends with to this day. A lot of these East Coast kids, a lot of international kids. I'm friends with probably, oh shoot, this might be one way right here. I don't know. I can't tell if I just went down a one way or not. Hold on, I'm just gonna try to take a left here. Hold on. I don't know if that's sketchy or not. I was in Boulder the other night having tacos at this rooftop place. It was called Rio Grande. And it was a friend of mine that I met from Boston. I met him at DU. I met all these kids from the East Coast, and a lot of them ended up moving here because they were like, oh, Boulder is so much cooler than Vermont or Maine or Boston. And a lot of those kids that I went to school with still live here. And I was joking with my friend that I was at dinner with. I was like, dude, you kept asking me for all of the cheat codes, like where should you go in Denver? Because all my friends were new. And I grew up here, so I was telling them, you need to go to this coffee spot, you need to go to this concert venue. And now 22 years later, they've lived here longer than I've lived here. So I was asking them for tips. It was full circle. Pretty cool. DDD, thank you for the super sticker. Charles Paul, what up? Jack, Shannon, Patty, Veronica, what up? Bacon Toast, Overfear. Okay, we made it. This is Colfax. This building right here on the right, this is a mint. I came here in high school on a field trip, and they gave us all shredded dollar bills that had been decommissioned, or however you say that. So we had shredded $100 bills in these little sacks. That was one of the parting gifts they gave us for the field trip. I used to take the bus down here and skateboard all over these little areas. We would get kicked out by all the different security guards. This might be an eagle talon right here. Look at the spoiler. Oh, it is an eagle. No, it's not. When I was in high school, the car that I had was an Eagle Talon. It was kind of like a Mitsubishi Eclipse knockoff. Look at this building. I loved that car. And then that car, it was a small car. It's like a little coupe. It was a 2-wheel drive, 4-cylinder car. We got into some crazy situations in that car, but I wanted to put racks on it. And when I took it to all these different places, like in town here, they have a Thule, they have Yakima, they have all these professional places that put on snowboard racks and rocket boxes and stuff like that. They were all telling me, they were like, you can't put ski racks on this car because the roof is kind of rounded like this. And they said it's not strong enough to support racks, and so it's gonna bend your roof. And I was like, oh, you're being over precautious. Like, you probably don't know what you're talking about. So I put roof racks on the Eagle Talon, and we would put 4 snowboards. So it was a tiny car, but we'd have 4 of us inside. We would have 2 snowboards upside down, and then we would have 2 more snowboards on top of that, and then we would clamp them both down. I would be driving up I-70. Back then we had season passes to Loveland, which is like one of the closest ski places. I'd be driving and the wind would get up underneath the boards and be like a reverse spoiler. It was like lifting the front end of the car up, and I was just having to like drive it like it's a jet ski, basically. I think that's one of the, I do think I'm a good driver. I don't pat myself on the back for a lot of things. Driving, I think, is one of the skills that I have. And I think that driving that Eagle Talon for so long in all these sketchy conditions, that made me a good driver. The other thing I loved about that Eagle Talon, it was front wheel drive. And so I would always rip the e-brake around a corner. So I'd take a corner and overshoot the corner and then rip the e-brake, and the whole car would just slide like this. And then when it was I had so much fun in that car. And then I took it out to California with me. When I moved from Colorado to California, that's the vehicle that I came with. And it was so broken that when I took it to the mechanic, he was like, it's not worth fixing this. He's like, you might as well give it to me. And I was like, why would I give it to you? And he's like, well, you're gonna have to pay a lot to have it trashed or to have somebody else take it. He's like, but I want the seats out of it. And I was like, the only thing that you can salvage out of this is the seats? And he's like, yeah. So I ended up giving it to this mechanic, thinking that he might be my like future homie mechanic. I never talked to him again. I just gave him my car. If he's watching, I hope you're still driving that car. Or I hope you're still sitting in the seats that you pulled out of it. This is Colfax. One of the, ooh, there's a cop over here busting somebody. That's a fire truck. You guys want to go in Denver. And so there are all these cool, like when I was growing up here in the 90s, they had zines, if people remember what those were. Like underground art magazines. And then the hip newspaper here is called Westward. And my brother actually is one of the writers at Westward. We would turn to the back pages, and then they showed all of the different concert venues and all of the stuff that was going to be happening for like 3 months ahead. So we would get the newspaper, we would go through and we would circle all of the different shows that we wanted to see. And we saw pretty much every band that we wanted to see that was coming into Denver. And back then, they would actually give you ticket stubs, and I saved a lot of the ticket stubs. So, all right, this guy's reversing right here. He's gonna freak out because I'm still driving forward, but I need to park. There's some sketchy dudes behind me that if I didn't have to park here, I wouldn't. But I kind of have to. We're gonna walk up and see if this is an elevator rescue. Hold on. So I was saying that Denver is pretty quiet and safe, not off of Colfax Avenue, it's not. And that's where we just parked, and that's where I'm walking right now. That next stoplight up there is Colfax. I at least wanted to show you the fire truck. Fire trucks here downtown are white. This might be the thumbnail right here. Maybe not. Everyone comes home. I definitely feel like home here. Hook and Ladder Company number 8. It's their tagline is "Truckin' the Hill." These are the motorized bikes that everybody's been on. And they have a little place for your cell phone right here. And then a little basket for Toto. I said it a little bit last night, but it definitely feels like the universe wanted me to come back here. There was like some sort of a calling that I was like, if I don't respond to this, I wonder what'll happen. Even being here, even being on this street for the last like minute or two, it's sketchy. That's why I wanted to bring you over here. We just saw the quiet and clean part of Denver. Now I'm showing you the other side of the tracks. There's some sketchy people in this parking lot over here. Even the people that live on the street here, almost everybody has a boombox. I don't know how that worked out, but a lot of the people that are houseless still have a boombox, which is awesome. I don't know where they're charging it or getting D batteries from, but at least they have some música. Oh, thank you, Zach Stuff, for the gifted membership. Zach, you want to see what I have on me tonight? We're going Benchmade tonight. Benchmade carbon fiber. Oh. They obviously didn't see me like playing with my knife. Or maybe they did and they're like, let's honk at him anyway. El Santa is in here. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. El Santa, the best tacos in Denver, El Gordo Taqueria, 1714 West 72nd, Denver. Hey, that's awesome. Another DU alumni. That's dope. Thank you so much. El Santa, thank you for that. I just took a screenshot. I'm definitely going to check that out. El Gordo Taqueria on 72nd. Thank you. Anybody from Denver knows Romantics. Denver used to have this guy called Dealin' Doug that did his own commercials. It was, when I was growing up, it was the Shag Man, Shaggy, and Dealin' Doug. And then they had these two guys that were like, I wonder, oh, look at this lady. She's from the future. Oh, this is a lady of the night, but she's on a scooter. Wow. 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 I don't think that's a Halloween costume. I think that's a regular outfit. Okay, this is where my mom used to sit in the parking lot and wait for us to get out of the concert. This is called the Filmore. I bet I've seen 90 concerts here. When I show you all of my ticket stubs, a lot of them are gonna say the Filmore. And then there's another concert venue coming up here as well. This is one of my all-time favorites. It's called the Ogden. O-G-D-E-N. What up, Ogden? I think my mom will probably watch the replay of this stream, but my mom was always the one that volunteered to take my group of friends to the concert, and she would sit in the parking lot and wait for us. And then when we would come back to the car, she would tell us about all the people that were inhaling nitrous out of balloons, all of the sketchy stuff that happened in the parking lot while we were in the show. She gave us a full report. And my friends just used to think that she was so cool because their parents weren't offering to drive us to these concerts. And one of the concerts that we went to, it was called Apogee. It was deep in the mountains. Far Side was playing, all of these punk bands, all of these like underground hip hop and punk bands. And I think I was either 14 or 15, and they had somebody there doing piercings. So this was in 95. And I got in line and I was like, I want my nose pierced. And they're like, how old are you? And I said, 14, 15. They're like, you need to go get a permission slip. So I went all the way back to the parking lot where my mom was, and I was like, can I get my nose pierced? And she's like, no, your dad's not going to be okay with that. And I was like, please, they're not going to let me do it unless you write something on a piece of paper. She's like, they're not going to believe that. They're going to think that you wrote it. I was like, please just try it. So she scribbled a little note. My son Jeremy wants to have his nose pierced. He has my permission. I went back there and I got my nose pierced. And so in 95, I had my nose pierced for a little bit. I also had this pierced, labrae. I had that pierced for a little bit. Yeah, my mom was just so cool. She still is really cool. But, oh, here's Pete's Kitchen. This has been here forever. Pete's Kitchen. My mom was just always the person that would put art and music first. I always wonder what my life would have been like if I was just raised by my dad. My dad was kind of the opposite of my mom in so many ways, and that's why I think I got to be well-rounded in certain things. My dad was just very conservative. He just did things his own way, and my mom all she ever cared about was art and inclusiveness, people being happy, people getting along. And she's the reason that I do a lot of the stuff that I do. It's because she just hammered all of those lessons into me. Whenever I would get a gift from somebody, she would steal the gift from me and say, you can have this back after you write the thank you note. So if it were my birthday, Christmas, or whatever, all right, put everything in a box. We're keeping it in my room. You'll get each thing back one by one as you have the thank you note ready to go, addressed. And so I just grew up doing that because I thought it was the right way to do it. This guy's on soap shoes. Oh no, he has a longboard. I thought he had soap shoes. This is a theater that I went to a lot. It's called the Bluebird. Jack White had a secret show here the other night. I tried to get tickets. I didn't get them. This concert venue only holds about 550 people. And so Jack White from the White Stripes, he was in town. I think he was doing another show, and he announced a secret show at the Bluebird, and it sold out within the first hour. I woke up a little bit late and I didn't get tickets to it. But if my mom is watching, thank you so much. Thank you for making sure that I put music and art first. Shannon Hansen Donut Train, thank you so much, Shannon. Thank you, El Santa again. Jack and Neve. Neve asked how many vinyls you have. Jack and Neve, I probably have, I'm gonna say less than 300. About 200 of those are mine from when I used to DJ. And about 100 are from my mom and dad when they worked at ABC Record Company. Oh, look at this girl. She's feeling the vibe. Hey. I'm telling you, the majority of people here are just in a good mood. I've never said that about LA. I've never said, wow, I just can't believe how many people are in a good mood here. You have to have your game face on in LA. Like, there are just so many people that are irritable. There's so many people that go all in over the dumbest stuff. In Denver, there's just more of a relaxed vibe. That's the best way I can put it. I'm thankful that my parents moved here. I'm really thankful to be back. I don't know for how long, but I'm thankful for every day that I get to be back here. I'm not going to take us too much further down this road. It pretty much just gets sketchier and sketchier from here. There is a cop up here doing something. We're going to see what he's up to. I think people are going to be surprised by this, but the cops here are meaner than the cops in LA. I bet a lot of people don't believe that, but the cops here are kind of old school, like try to intimidate you because it works so much. In LA, I don't feel like the cops are intimidating anybody. Crimes will happen right in front of the cops, and the cops are just like, come on, really? Knock it off. Like, they're just so busy. But if you do something that's a violation here, the Denver cops are going to tax you on it for sure. I've rarely even checked my speed in the last decade, 2 decades. Here, you always have to. There are so many little speed traps everywhere. All right, viewer discretion advised. I don't know what this is. Kind of looks like an ambulance. It is an ambulance. And this guy next to me on the right, oh, you didn't get to see it. He was gonna try to like pass me. Oh, they have crime tape up. Should we walk over there? Ooh, this is gonna be sketchy. Let's do it. We've done sketchy so many times. I don't know why we would not do it tonight. Let's go see what's happening down here. When the Denver Nuggets won the NBA championship in May of 2023, right after they won the championship, there was a mass shooting. I think 10 people got shot right where we saw that Dirks Bentley thing, actually. So something happened here. At this restaurant, I can see the cops inside. So yeah, if you are ever looking for crime scenes, you could pretty much just hang out on Colfax. I don't think that's safe to do, but you can do it if you want to. Oh, damn. Looks like somebody might have gotten stabbed in here, I don't know. So yeah, I've seen a lot of crime happen on Colfax. That's why my mom didn't go home and then come back to pick us up. She's like, I'm gonna just stay here in the parking lot. And all my friends were like, your mom is just gonna sit in the parking lot off of Colfax. She's gonna sit there and wait? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, she's scared that something's gonna happen to us. My friends are like, we're scared something's gonna happen to her. I'm like, you're not gonna talk her out of it. Like, she's gonna win no matter what. My mom pretty much did whatever she wanted. Like, if my mom made her mind up about something, you weren't talking her out of it. She's like, you're the little kid, I'm the adult. I think I know what I'm doing. We were like, okay, you say so. The word she would always use is flabbergasted. I was flabbergasted. They were just having sex right in the car right next to me. I was flabbergasted. We would just be laughing. They were doing drugs right out in the open. I was flabbergasted. To make her that shirt. I'm flabbergasted. Another thing my mom used to do is, oh yeah, that guy is hurt. He's getting into the ambulance. That's not good. My mom used to buy a big watermelon, and she had a watermelon ball scooper. Like, it was kind of like a golf ball size melon ball scooper. And she would scoop out all of the watermelon from inside the watermelon, de-seed all of the watermelon balls, and then she would kind of cut the watermelon so it looked like a basket. And then she would put all of the watermelon balls back into the watermelon. And she would take that as a gift to a party or whatever. So we would go to these parties, and then all of a sudden somebody just has this like watermelon boat, and it was always because my mom did that. Yeah, my mom was a huge watermelon fan. And when I go to these juice shops, like smoothie shops and whatever, if they have watermelon, I usually order watermelon. this is your introduction, or my introduction for the stream to see what Colfax Avenue looks like. This is Colfax. This is Colfax after dark. You probably don't want to hang out down here unless you have some backup. I have a knife on me, but I don't think that's enough. I love the art in Denver. If you have a really cool shop, like a little hipster shop, you can usually commission an artist to do a really cool mural and nobody will touch that mural. I went through a phase in high school when we were spraying graffiti and we were kind of doing that sort of stuff. There was an unspoken rule that you don't go over art. And if somebody did go over art, their name was pretty much blacklisted. It was a sacrilegious thing to do. So even when we saw that David Cho piece downtown earlier, somebody should look that up. I bet that's been there for 15 or 20 years. Like, it's been there for so long. I bet it's been there for 15 years. I'm gonna stop here so we can see the bluebird. I have a lot of friends that are musicians and comedians. They love performing in Denver. They love being in Denver. They said the crowds here are amazing. They like being in the city and just kind of visiting. This is a magical city. There are a lot of happy people living here. I'm gonna say that that's my favorite part, is just how upbeat everybody is. It feels like people have a longer fuse on their patience. Like, somebody bumps you, somebody does something to you, it doesn't turn into something bigger. They wait for you to be like, oh, that was an accident, and then you say, excuse me, and they're like, oh, no problem. It just seems like everybody has a lot more patience. I've never said that about LA or Southern California. Patience is not something that's easy to come by there. See this Chipotle? When I was going to college at Denver University, there was a street, so I lived by the dorms. I didn't have to stay in the dorms. I lived by them though, and there was a street there called High Street, H-I-G-H. And a friend of mine was like, hey, there's a taco shop that just opened up down the street. It's called Chipotle, we should go. And so we went there, and that was the first ever Chipotle location. It was like 2 blocks away from where I lived at the time. And when you go into Chipotle now, if you go inside, when you first walk in the door, almost always there's a picture of the first ever Chipotle. And that's the one that my friends and I used to go to after our classes at DU. I never would have thought that that one little store would have spread out to be like McDonald's, basically. And we had a guy, we had somebody over at our apartment. There's a weird smell in our apartment right now, and they can't figure out what it is. They think it's either like an HVAC issue or maybe plumbing or something. This HVAC guy was over trying to figure out what it was. And I told him, I said, yeah, I used to live right by the first ever Chipotle location. And he said, you know the story behind that, right? And I said, no. And he said, it was a husband and wife that started Chipotle, and they got a divorce, and the wife ended up starting Qdoba because she knew about how to run Chipotle, and she wanted her own chain, so the wife owns Qdoba. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what this gentleman told me, but I like Qdoba. I like their queso. There are not a lot of Qdobas in California. There are a lot out here. Hey, thank you, Peter Zhang. You should check out Dirty Dan's. Ooh, I should check that out. I'm gonna screenshot that. Peter, thank you so much. I will check out Dirty Dan's. I like that name. Ryan Perp. So happy to be driving around with my dude Jeremy on Saturday night. Thanks for all the great content. Hey, thank you to everybody that stuck around tonight. I know this is a little bit lower level than what we're used to, but thank you for allowing me to switch it up. Okay, here's the theater on the right called the Ogden. It looks like maybe the band is packing up. That definitely looks like a band vehicle. I can't believe Good Times is still across the street. We used to go to shows here at the Filmore, and then right after the show we would come across here and go to Good Times Burger. It's burgers and frozen custard. Right, the bass player from the punk band Lagwagon get beat up by security. Security didn't know that he was one of the members of the band. Oh, here's the Velvet Banjo. Here's the bluegrass billiard place that I was telling you about. Cool. And then here's a pinball one-up arcade. So anyway, when I was growing up, Lagwagon was one of our favorite bands, my friends and I. And we went to a Lagwagon concert. When we would go to any concert, they would steal our chains from our chain wallets. We would take our lower level chains. And then after the concert, they had a box of everything that they took from people. And people would just leave after the concert. They wouldn't stick around to get whatever was confiscated at the beginning. So security would just dump out this box, and they weren't like, hey, is that yours? Are you sure that belongs to you? They would just kind of let people grab whatever they wanted. So we would be upgrading all of our stuff. We waited there after the show. Well, number one, we waited after the show because we waited for them to turn the lights on in the concert venue so that we could look at the floor and see, because everybody was crowd surfing and doing crazy stuff. So we wanted to see what was left over on the floor. So we would stick around after the concert, and I think we were sticking around for the chain wallets. And the bass player from Lagwagon was this huge dude. He was like 6'3" or something, tall guy. And he looked very unique. He had like blonde hair, and he looked like he was Swedish or something. We just see different security guards kind of surround him, and they start beating him. No, that's a member of the band or whatever. And then they all scatter. And then the bass player was just standing there all beat up. And then he looked around and he goes, did anybody see what happened? And all my friends and I were like, we watched every second of that. They beat your ass. He was like, can I get your phone numbers? I'm going to need to call you. I'm going to have my lawyer call you. We were like, of course. So we gave him our phone number. I think back then it was 7-digit dialing. It wasn't even area code. We were like, all right, here's our 7-digit phone number. He called, and the lawyer called and left a message on my answering machine. And back then you didn't have to erase messages that you didn't want to erase off your answering machine. I had that message on my answering machine for probably 2 or 3 years until the little mini cassette broke. But they called us and had us read a statement, or like write our statement that said that we saw what happened and that security jumped him and then acted like it didn't happen. It's something I'll never forget. That happened right there in front of the Filmore. Probably mid-90s, I'd say. Okay, now we're still on Colfax, but we're almost back to the city. I think I'm almost done. I need to go use the restroom. I can't believe I just made it that long. That's a new record for this month of like how long that I've gone without using the restroom. My body has felt like I needed to use the restroom for the last 2 or 3 hours. Fire station right here. One of the things I've been hearing from people, they're like, we're used to you having these long streams every weekend. You doing a 1 or 2 hour stream isn't cutting it. I want to get my home stream set up so that I can hang out with everybody a little bit more. Maybe I don't even know if I'm going to stay with Friday and Saturday nights. I might switch it up and do a couple weekday nights here. I'm not sure yet. But we'll be doing some home streams where I'll hang out with everybody. I'm actually thinking that that's going to be something that people like. I'm going to try to make it good. And then I'll always do these little field trips when I can, and I'll always try to make them special. I know some people are like, it's over. He's not out for 16 hours every weekend. It's over. It's over. It's not over. I might turn the volume down for a little bit, but I can't wait till it snows and I can light up a stream and we're just driving around in 2 feet of snow. That's going to be a good night. I'm just unsure of what the next couple weeks and months are going to look like. I'm not scared at all. I know it's going to be cool. I just don't have answers for people as far as like what exactly you can expect. But I do guarantee that I will put my max effort into whatever it is. If I'm at home, I'll try to make it the best stream that I can. We'll try to have fun. If I'm on any kind of a field trip, whether I'm here in Denver, maybe I'll be in Arizona, maybe I'll be in California, I will give you my top effort. This is where the Broncos play. And then we're passing the city on the right. Linda and I were on this exact little stretch of road here the other day. We looked to the right where the city is, and there was a huge drone show going on. When I say huge drone show, it was probably like 80 to 100 drones. It looked like something I was doing by myself. It looked like I was doing it with my friends or something, compared to what we've seen in LA, like after the Dodger games. I can't imagine. I think well, somebody should look it up, but I think it's hundreds of drones at the Dodger show. But here's us passing downtown. I do want to thank everybody that hung out tonight. I know that based on what we've been doing the last couple of years, there's been an expectation that's kind of, there's a business as usual that if I'm not doing 16 hours a weekend, or if I'm not putting out a lot, then I'm doing under what I'm capable of, or what I'm used to doing. Thank you to everybody that's been patient enough to just kind of let me get through this transition. I guarantee you it's something that helped my life out so much. I can't even imagine not having this happen to me because of just this new happiness that I have in all of these different aspects of my life. I'm so thankful to be here. My gratitude levels are through the roof. I know that that's the flux capacitor to all of the different things that I want to do in my life. I have done projects before, put that stuff out. To me, the sad stuff is almost many people are in that mindset in your life. And I know that a lot of people have met me through these streams, just through the little rides that we've done and through maybe some scanner chasing stuff in LA. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to show you the more positive stuff that I know that I'm capable, proud of when I'm at the end of my life. I told a couple of my friends, I was like, I really don't want to be the guy that at the end of my life, I'm like, well, I filmed 700 rollover car crashes. I never thought that I would be into this. I never thought I'd be doing this as long as I've been doing it. I think some people will say he doesn't like doing it anymore. He's given up on the news stuff. I don't think I'll ever give up on the news stuff. My mom was a newspaper columnist. She's always been a writer. She's written for several major newspapers. She was the one that encouraged me to write for my school newspaper in high school. And ever since then, she was like, you need to have a media outlet so that you have access to these different things. If you want to interview people, if you want to have access to the party, you need to have a news outlet. And so I've always had some sort of like bootleg news outlet. And that's kind of what this was. This was like my Craigslist cops show, you know? Like cops from an independent filmer's point of view. I just feel so grateful to be back here. I love being back here. I am going to end the stream for tonight. I need to go home and get some sleep. I just really want to sincerely thank everybody that hung out with me tonight. I know that this transition period is going to bump a lot of people out of our group. And to the people that have stuck with me through all of these ups and downs, thank you so much. I know that I have a lot to come. I'm going to try to under-promise and over-deliver, but I think the best is yet to come. I really sincerely believe that. And thank you so much. Thank you for being a friend of mine, and thank you for tuning in and just being a member of this community. The community is what I'm most proud of as far as this project. It's not anything that I've personally done, nothing that I've filmed, none of the things that I've done is more important to me than the community that we've built here. And so give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for sticking with this community. I do feel like I owe this community a lot, and I definitely intend to pay all that back in full. So thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for trusting me. If you do trust me, thank you for having trust in me. I'll show you that it's worth it. I hope you have a great night. Hope you have a great Sunday. I'm going to have an amazing Sunday. And I'll see you next week. I might even see you sooner. I have a backup channel called Jeremy Reed 1980. I want to do a couple bike rides this week. I know it's going to start getting cold here. And so I'm going to be outside as much as I can in the next few weeks, riding bikes, playing pickleball, hiking. I'll try to bring you along as much as possible, but I'm also going to be filming it on a regular camera and not live streaming everything because I don't know where the reception's going to drop out. One of the things I'm going to be showing from my home streams are these little adventures that I'm taking inside the state. So somebody asked last night during our Q&A, are you going to show us Colorado? I'm going to show you Colorado. I think if you stay a viewer of these streams, in the next few months, you'll have a well-rounded view of what it's like for somebody to live here. So thank you so much. Thank you to Ellie and Matt for keeping me safe as always. 707, Lee, everybody, thank you so much. Stay safe. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.